Good morning, good morning. Da da da. Opening the game, opening the game. Okay.
I see you gather before me.
Go.
Hungry.
Options. Video. Display. Okay. Here we go. It's been a little bit. Okay, I need to remember what I was doing. Oopsie. Okay.
I'll finally be able to drink in peace. And I'll...
Okay, so I was saving people. Okay, so before until Lucy joins, I'm gonna explore these areas, and then we're gonna continue the missions. Let's see, we're gonna go here because it's close by.
What's going on there?
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so
A
fit.
high and mighty northerner dog diddled dunglicker.
I hit doggos. There are doggos nearby. Whoopsie, I know what I was forgetting. Refrigeration thingy. There is a castle here. Beautiful castle. Let's explore this one, I guess. Although there's nothing here. Oh, this is gonna be a mission. Or maybe not. Good day, Lucy. How are you? Oh no, I'm burdened. I forgot to check how this thing was. Okay, I need to go sell stuff. How are you, Lucy? How has your week been going? I'm fine, I'm fine. A lot of changes are happening in my life, so I'm just adapting. So yeah, how are you? Well, you just say you're fine.
Move it!
Okay, you can open the door. But you're gonna go through the door. Okay, you can, but only if I'm going down. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. A little bit tired. A little bit tired.
Not so fast, Roach.
So I've got good news and bad news. My voice is a little bit low. Oh, sorry. It's the microphone was a little bit far away. Okay, is it better now? I can also I'm gonna do this. It should be a little bit better. I just increase the volume by a couple percentage points, and I'm also speaking a little bit louder. Okay. Okay, I was saying that a couple of changes are gonna happen in my life. So I've got some good news and bad news. The good news is that if things go according to plan, I probably, hopefully, will stop being poor. But the bad news is that I'm gonna have to stop streaming. So
Truly, to send a witcher against the beast. It's as if one sought
most
to
likely
protect-
today is gonna be my last stream. So I'm gonna try to advance everything I can.
Heroes of Rivia. 3 cheers for the victorious victor. Hip hip hooray!
Because things are changing and I need to adapt or die from starvation. Although I'm a little bit fat, so I have a lot of body fat that can keep me alive. So probably I would be able to do it late,
Eat, drink, and listen.
but I need to prioritize some
Hey there.
activities first. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream as much as I'm doing it right now. So yeah,
Eat, drink,
where's
and
the
listen,
door
O
to this
bird,
thing?
For you are in Tucson.
Oh, here.
I'm my own master. with
Yeah, so also
I
yesterday in my session with the shrink, we were talking about how I feel frustrated because the channel isn't growing. So I shared with him the graphs I made about the growth of the channel, how we started, and the projection from those months, and how it is growing now, and the projection from this months. So
This elven master.
whoopsie,
only now.
whoopsie.
Alas, I know I have no equal in the.
What do you have on offer?
And right now the projection says that if things keep going like they're going right now, I'm gonna starve. Starve. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one because it's a good armor. The problem is that all the good things that I'm getting, they are heavy, and I don't want heavy things. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna cross my fingers and do the best I can. So I just need to adapt. I'm just gonna sell. So I just sold something that was with my insignia, I think. No. Okay, what is this? I can compare. Should have kept this one. I'm gonna rebuy it. Can I I'm gonna have to buy it back. Whoopsie! I lost money. Yes, improvise, adapt, overcome, indeed. So, well, maybe if I manage to, I don't know, save up a little bit and make a business that give me passive income, I will be able to do this again for fun and all those things. So let's have a good attitude towards those things, because it's not the end of the world, is it? Is it? One day later, an apocalypse. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna dismantle this thing to get the dust. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep the Discord channel so I can post some things, some updates, some jokes. Because if eventually one day I come back, it will be nice to have you around, because it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun, and I don't want to miss you. So that's one thing that I can do. And hopefully you're gonna find a channel that is gonna entertain you a lot. So let's see how things go.
Farewell.
Good luck on the pub. The Duchess has hired a witcher.
I'm my own master with a
Let's see if I can sell some things to this guy, because I've got a lot of weight.
Welcome, please.
Show me what you got back there.
Okay, I bought all the pictures from him, and I didn't need to buy all of those things. I'm an idiot. Wait. Chain. Why do I have chains? Sell. Ladders. Why are the parchments so heavy? Doesn't make sense. Oopsie. What is this? Big hide. I don't need a big hide. I don't need that pickaxe head. I don't need the pelt. The wolf hide. Go away. I don't need that boar hide. I don't need this thing. Broken rake. Blunt axe. This thingy. Still, I'm really heavy. I'm fat, just like in real life. Oopsie, I sold something. It's a cup. Deer hide. Whoopsie. Oopsie, I'm trigger happy. Patched up best. Fishing net. Still, I'm too heavy. I'm too heavy. Okay, it's because I forgot these things. I need to place them on the mannequins. That's what I'm gonna do. Go place them on the mannequins, just like the swords. Goodbye.
So long.
I stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
Do you know
Uh,
Just good harvests year in,
To be
year out.
honest, every last
They are all speaking at the same time. Gonna let me listen to any of the
They say
words
a
they're
great
saying.
deal about you, Witcher. Whisper.
Ah,
This one and this one and this one. Yay! Oh, so if I place Oh, it completes the set automatically. I didn't know that. Now it makes sense. Cool, 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 cool. I've got a mate. How are you,
I do
lady?
not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
Oh.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah?
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall. But somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
Oh.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Thank you, I'll have food. So now the kitchen is gonna work? Finally. Ta-da! Ta-da! Now I am unburdened. 93 kilograms. So is she gonna give me food?
I thank you for letting me stay. I cannot remember when last I was this happy.
Okay. See you later.
She won't give me food. I thought she would. Well, at least I know now why the kitchen exists, because I remember last time I was like, why is this kitchen here? Now there's a purpose.
Every single day he keeps a devil somewhere.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Okay, so I guess we are gonna continue the missions. Let's see. Okay, level 42, and we've got these things. What do you say? You make the choice, because like it's gonna be most likely my last strip. So what do you wish to see? Do we continue with the quests, the main quest? Do we explore? Do we... What do you want us to do? I enjoy everything, so just let me know and I'll do it. Quests. The main quest? Okay, let's do the main quest.
Wine is better than stew, for stew you have to chew. Wolf himself.
I wouldn't mind if that beast devoured me. I'd get some
Cut
peace
you,
at
you
last.
little fart!
Whatever's the problem, kind sirs?
This mud. Rain or shine, it's all right here. And now
It's
we know
thin
why.
scrapings
You
around
dump
here.
your waste in front of our shop.
At least the weather's
We saw
pleasant.
you.
I want to see what was happening, but okay. Dear Bucleros, wake up! You're being diddled in the rear by a ruly elite, which plays you like fiddles. In broad daylight, they have conspired to deprive you of the rightful heir to your throne. It is the Duke's eldest daughter who should take power after his death. Yet he has fed you far-fetched tales about some curses enforced on you, his younger daughter. Do not stand idle. Do not tarry. Revolt! All those who will not allow such treatment of themselves and their fellow subjects, let them be at the ready. The rightful heirs to the throne might return at any moment, and then she should need our support, a concerned subject.
Oh, my sirs. You really ought to go...
Oopsie.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father, and you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
I'll teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall. So back away, drifter.
Oopsie.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
Never fight a witcher.
Circle him! Vagrant!
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats.
million blighted barrels.
Oh, my face!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
That's why I don't have money, because
Handled
just
that
like
kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
because I use my money to help people and
Give your bones a little squeeze. Watch the water flee.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
This is the Witcher lease. Oh no! A lot of birds. Beauties. A horse.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
The horse behind you was moving. Wow. What is this, the flamingo's house?
He here? Sense him.
No,
I can smell his
he's
ass.
not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
So he's gonna be able to smell us when he comes back. Perfect. Perfect. I'm level 49.
Poor toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
So he used to fix toys. Maybe he now is trying to fix somebody's life. Eviction notice. Due to the non-payment of rent of the premises used to shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Bruclair orders the tenant Ulrich de Somp to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court. Billy Victor Lamer. Lamer? Lamer means to
No
lick
dust
in
mark.
Spanish.
Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Letter to the shopkeeper. Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long time I have been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mommy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will earn some, and once he nearly hit me. my friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear, and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I am writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write them. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It will be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I'm a little, I'm a little, but also I know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination, but so what? I love it very much. Isa. Isador. Isa Kit. Isabella.
Nice little trinket.
What is this?
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
I find these puppets
With a stick up your ass? Howdy. Howdy.
Somebody fixed this recently. Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Need to loot everything. Suspicious letter. Oh no.
Detloff van der Eretane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlav gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlav yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Detlav's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Is it why it's called blood
yeah,
and wine?
I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket.
Pedro.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
The bruiser that I killed?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detloff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detloff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detloff's innocence, clearly.
Well, he's not innocent because he's been killing, but he's been blackmailed, I don't know.
Actually, it is. Detloff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detloff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detloff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detloff and I both.
The Duchess. I'm gonna talk with the Duchess. That if it wasn't for series, she would be my favorite.
I love you.
Wine is sacred. Yeah. Wine is sacred. Sacred. Wait, if I level up, that means I can level up this thingy that I wanted. Yeah. And I'm gonna equip this. Yeah. Yeah. So now I can dodge and be unharmed while I dodge. There we go. If I get one extra blue, I can. Oh no, but I can, because I cannot place the browns here. Okay, forget it. I'm gonna go talk to the Duchess. Duchess, Duchess, Duchess. Peaches, peaches, peaches. Gonna talk with the Duchess. But I need to wait until morning, I guess, because she might be asleep. Or having intercourse. Oh no! But it tells me to go this way. So am I gonna be able to enter? Oh, it's morning time, right? Almost. Duchess, 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 Duchess.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing? His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
He's gonna identify the wine.
Wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint Real, it is Saint Real. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Castel Ravello. Wait, isn't that the one that is played with mercenaries?
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it? Geralt! Why do you flee?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
We are free friends.
Panthers have attacked
Not
the
so
wagon.
fast, Roach.
We must help.
Stay back, your grace. We shall see to this.
Back, you beast! Begone!
Save us! Oh. Oh, we said. Oh, again and again and again.
Begone!
It's done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Thank you. Happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
I'm stuck. Okay.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper?
No,
Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Dun dun dun. She's angry. Angry.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Okay. So this is the vintage. I've got a wooden hammer. This is another vintage. Oh, oopsie.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is, barreling. Everything lines up at first glance, neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
It's on the left. Oh.
Hervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Now what? Sangria, okay. Oh, okay, I get it.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Furano.
Fiorano, Dandelion's favorite, adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Pomino.
Got Pomino over here.
Sangria, but different.
Sonreal, 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
What do you think I'm doing, bitch? I mean, my queen, you said to not be, But first, one of my last bands, finally! We're gonna depart with a gift from the gods. Open up. Where is the band button? Band button. Enter here. And I'm gonna leave a message to Twitch. Block. Report. Last band time. I'm gonna be dramatic, but another bot spamming and selling views. Only getting promoted to spam bots and not real people. So I need to leave so I won't starve to death. My last coin was used to buy dick pics. There we go. Report sent.
Sonreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Right here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Knock, knock.
Full. This one's full too.
This one is full.
This one's full too.
Why can I knock this one? Because it's the last one.
Full.
I cannot.
This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
So we're gonna get drunk.
Ready.
Step aside.
Drunk bitch.
So?
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Sonreal. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio, let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, your head is gonna roll.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
We can start now.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Few hours later.
Relax. Now we wait.
I'm that delivery man. they have hostages? Or...
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Who are you?
It's not him.
So this is a massacre, and you decide to shoot an arrow at me? You're the last survivor.
Discipline. Cut off his escape. I know the Duchess is made.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
The Cintrian?
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go.
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville
Again.
and Mountebank Alley.
I need to change clothes for the first. Whiny secret, whiny secret. I'm gonna steal things from this house. To sound
Double the patrols, just in case. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him. I should double the patrols, just in case.
I have heard you the first time. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Let's see. The man from Sintra. Man from Sintra. I'm a witcher.
This girl with the price on his head, it's him! Get him!
Uh-oh.
You're done for, murderer!
Ow. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Yes, Witcher.
I'm a
Rolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
contract on the Witcher. Ooh, a drawing. I need to go buy some glue from the store.
Ah. The guard brings peace to our domains.
Reginald Aldrich returned, not to be missed by your ticket.
Nothing to see
I'm going to the
here.
wrong place, right? Yes, I am. Why did it change out of a sudden? Stupid mission that decided
The guard
to
brings
change.
peace to
Nice
our
tune.
domains. Brought in chains.
Whoopsie, whoopsie.
Mary had
drowsy today.
work and no play.
Hello, idiots.
Ah, welcome back to our northern dandy.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
That was a little bit gay, sir. Elegant boucle doublet. Of course. Elegant courtiers doublet. No. Elegant boucles, yes. Elegant boucle boots. I've got what I needed.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Yeah, I'm a stylish witcher. Okay, before we start this mission, I think I'm gonna get extra coffee and wash my face. I'm drowsy because I haven't slept as much as I wish to, so we're gonna make a small coffee stop a little bit ahead of time. But I need the coffee now. I need the coffee now. So I'll be that right back button. I'm gonna change the thing. And I'm gonna place 10 minutes because I need the coffee and to wash my face. So it's gonna be 23. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Sound of the game on. Yes, on. My sound on, screen on. Okay, everything's done. Thank you, yes. Wash my face with warm water, then cold water. Got my coffee. And now let's go to this place, the man from Sintra. So we have to just go straight. That's something I cannot tell my gay cousin. Go straight. I'm gonna be like, ah.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
Oh, is my head F?
Hello, Queen.
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Sometime later, so they don't specify how much time later. I'm waiting. I needed a mask. Whoopsie.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Whoopsie. I didn't hide my weapons. The game forced me to hide my weapons. It was not planned.
How do we find the Sintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
I'm gonna have to use the magic to get
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Kelsinsky, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Lady Orchid. That's
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Let's look for the orchid. Take part in the entertainment? Should I take part in the entertainment? No, we have no time. We have to finish the quest before.
We must throw this is definitely done. Let's go.
Your boards, as you've made no efforts to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
I am drunk.
My employer swears it.
I'm gonna take everything so you won't be able to eat.
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 duvettes in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are not interested, sir, I'm sure someone else.
Right, fine. You can't think I'd let such an opportunity pass. How much?
Slow down. You have declared your intent. Now I will convey this to my client. We shall get back to you. Please await word.
I'm gonna do this.
Leave us be.
Leave us be. Leave us be.
I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
And how do you aim to do that?
I shall arrange a private performance.
We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Uh-oh. They are all trying to have sex. Hello, noble woman. I just stole your rings. Okay, I'm gonna partake in the event.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins, that is no ordinary. Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Hey, tittle, tittle, the cat and the fiddle.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
And these ones and nobody else can release lanterns, only me.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
Sir, where are you getting this door?
Please go.
Okay. Only because you said please.
He'll definitely come.
I need to drink or eat something.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Toss a paintball too. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Shh, silence. The artist must focus.
I got it. It's the Soritor.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blood is all ice.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
red eye. Oh no, the blue goes on top. Why? Doesn't make sense that this one is.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail.
Yellow.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Purple.
Quiet the birds do not disturb. Splendid.
The sky they were too sound before they storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine! Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Stop flirting with the queen. You already have your own queen. Okay, I finished this thing. Locked. He's waiting for the slot. So we have to go to the other side. Oh no, I did. I don't know, I drank.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
I don't have time to read that, so bye. She's naked.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
So,
I
does he get
think
naked?
you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
So she has a heart-shaped box near the table.
It's rather... It's very... bloody colorful, that's what! Ignorance.
What the hell is wrong with them?
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Put your own house.
Oopsie, I saw something.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence.
Bit of fist tech. Artists' way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
That's to say, the other one.
Serge, you just pushed me. Why are they all going in circles?
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
Laura. Fabian. Stop pushing me!
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
It must be someone famous. Such talent, exceptionally true. Would I ever love to meet him?
Okay, so it was in the room where they told me not to enter. Obviously.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
I'm an artist.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'm an artist.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Move. Are they fornicating? No.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
She is dead.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
A mirror. I don't see my reflection. Am I a vampire?
Tore down the door, made a platform. Clever. Bloody handprint. Must be pretty strong, too. It's his.
I can see the party.
Must have climbed this ladder. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints, made by soiled boots.
Clumsy idiot. Clumsy idiot. And I'm not talking about myself.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Maybe a vampire because he didn't see his reflection.
Bloodstains. Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked open probably. Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked open probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
A floating candelabrum.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
What else? I think I've got everything.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
It's not what he came for. So he used her to steal this something in this room. Oh, I'm missing this one.
Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Locked. No key in sight.
Okay, if I was...
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Boobs. Statue boobs.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
Oh, there was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
To the balcony, or she kill, will he?
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Coffee.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Why did they punish her?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world.
Obviously.
She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
That was
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her, sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Leave the queen with a murderer?
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
So she's a vampire?
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detloff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detloff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Yay! Medina Gate, Beauclair. Sienna.
Oh, is it those?
Level 51, so I've leveled 3 times.
Her most gracious Duchess has hired a witcher.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available from...
Ways about it.
Where am I going? To this thing. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'll go here and teleport, I guess here, and ride by horse. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's what you get when you let your heart away. Oh, oh, oh. Come.
Run, Roach.
Get up to any night and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor.
And what do you get for all that work?
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
Oh no. So I need to finish some side quests, otherwise I won't be able to finish some side quests. Wait, if I'm about to finish all the game, maybe I can just make a couple more streams until I finish the game, so that way we don't miss the story. How many quests we have? Because a couple of days won't probably hurt me. But I can use this day to announce what's gonna happen. And we can finish the game. Yeah, it's not that much. We can finish the game, I guess. Okay, what do you think about that? We finish the game, and once we finish the game, we finish the stream. So it's gonna be goodbye game and goodbye stream. What do you say about that, Lucy? Do you think it's a good idea? I do like that idea. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that. So, because today is not we're not gonna be able to finish everything, and I'm gonna stay with what happened with this thing. Okay, so we're gonna do this side quest and this side quest and then these hunts, and we're gonna continue the story, well, the things on Monday. Okay, let's do this. Also, I feel a little bit better because I'm not ending things abruptly. I'm gonna give an end, because to finish just like this is gonna be like frustrating for everybody. Also for me. You'll be like, why? Why? Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Okay, that's great. I like the idea also. I feel a little bit relief. I was sad. Now I'm like, okay, at least we can finish properly.
I do what they pay.
I was like making an abrupt decision also. Shouldn't make abrupt decisions.
The bells must give you one hefty
I have
introduction.
until July to find a job. But I was trying to get... I can advance my course at night. And all those things, okay. Also, I'm gonna apply to scholarships.
Hang your head from my saddle.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Come on.
What? One attack took half my life. Half of my life. Oh, where am I? Yeah. Yep, indeed.
Fetch this empty dead, sweep up here, botch it all.
Maybe I should make some I should put some insectoid thingies. Right? Da-da-da. Missed. That's what you get. Gonna save so I don't have to kill the spiders. And because I think I haven't manually saved today.
Not your lucky day.
Not your lucky day, and I die. I think it was his lucky day. Two hits and I die, so I need to be extra careful. Thank God I saved. Ow! Okay, okay, danger, danger! Ah, I'm stuck! Oh! Now I know why. I know why I am so weak. I haven't noticed because I'm an idiot. I'm with the royal cloth. I have no armor. This here, this here, this here, and this. Okay, now I do have armor. So I will be able to survive at least 2 hits. Save. Oopsie. So it was like fighting naked in the rain. Not bad. It was a little bit better. I'm gonna save because I have glove. Spiders! Okay, I can at least survive 2 hits, that's good. No! Okay, don't be so cocky, okay? Don't be so cocky. Don't be so cocky. Use this. Get this. Attract the spiders. Come here. No? No, no! Mercy! Damn it. No! Mercy, 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 mercy. No. Ow. Also, I think I need to get better swords. Return to contract giver. I need to go to the contract giver.
Oh, Italy, hey, Italy.
Oh, I remember this one. The thing is that
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
yeah, 5 experience, what I always wanted.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
Uh-oh, the game crashed. The game crashed. No. Why did it crash? Okay, it crashed.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
Ta-da! Okay, what can I give? Sign intensity, obviously. Can I paint this red? Nope, why not? Do I need to unequip it? Nope. Maybe it needs to be... Nope. Red pants can gym. Look at this image, that's funny. La 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 la. I guess I'm gonna get this one and more Igni. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay, next mission. Let's see. Oh, I did a strong one. Big feet on field. Blah, blah, blah. Let's make this one.
Oh! Come evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash.
Is there a teleporter thing close by? Yes.
Ah! Come evening, I'm off to the bells.
So he's got another mission. The thing is that I think I still have low level. Oh no, 45. 44, okay.
Come evening, I'm off
Although
to
on
the
level
bells,
50.
quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
Say, go the Duke of this, the Duke of that, go the Duke of Tom Tickle.
Could I ever use a nap? Lay about wonks.
So, Master, the workers who vanished. How goes the search?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Location mark on the map indicate places where transports carrying materials needed to finish Saint Lebodo's statue or engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world. Okay. And I helped one. Ooh. I have already helped one because I'm a good person.
I'm going to save him, man! What's your stone?
It looks like they are really far away. Why? Why? Let's see, is there anyone, anything, any fong, any fong? TT, okay. We can do this, we can do this, we can. Do 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 do. And meanwhile, we're gonna go here in case we find a good equipment. Good equipment. Good equipment. Bandit camp. Yeah.
Last! Faster!
Oh!
Faster! All together! On 3!
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh!
Yeah, flappy! Swoop, flap!
Whoopsie! Well, the bandit camp is no more. Officer armor, what level is it? 40. Gonna save just in case. Monsters Den. Oh no, I hate these ones. Ow! Who are you attacking, idiot? I wish that I could fly to the sky so very high. Uh-oh, that means I need this. Just like a dragonfly. Nope, it means I need this. Why are you not using a sword? Uh-oh. Boom, 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 boom. I don't see the other one. Okay, I see it. Oh. How am I supposed to kill you if you're up there? Huh? Ow. Forward! I cannot climb during combat. So just friends, just friends. Maybe I can shoot a crossbow. Ow! Bad idea. Can you please come back down? I didn't even hit it. And I cannot climb here! Oh yeah, I can. Ah, I'm in danger! Because in other fights I'm not able to climb anything. Grandmaster. Burn all my bridges, no return impossible, not after I committed murder and took those Grandmaster diagrams, probably already on my tail. Hope to finish the deal quick and start a new life in the south. My time as a witcher is over. Can't trust Daldonay, especially since he insisted we meet a bandit's den. Hid the diagrams in a cave with no ordinary man still will be able to enter. If everything goes smooth, I'll collect my coin, tell him the cache is in the pits of the broom, then offer to escort him there for an additional fee. If it doesn't go smooth and someone finds these notes, know this, it was worth it. Worth killing my own, worth stealing, worth anything to escape from a miserable life on the path. Bandits unsent letter. The Priemek, the bellest of Beauclair House of Pleasure. Dear brother, I'll be short and to the point. Fake Philibert, side stick starling, and love can lick my derriere. I'm on my own, thanks to that flying silver hen I can live like Serikanian Pasha. The lads are glad. The lads are glad too, because finishing off merchants is not all that bad as work goes. Doesn't tire you much and blood can be washed off. And what loot! Yesterday, for example... Sorry, I was getting a call. I don't know if it was the call that I was waiting for. Doesn't tire you much and blood can be washed off. And what loot! Yesterday, for example, a caravan drove through full of barrels of ram and dried ham. Did we ever have ourselves a feast? Which is why I'm telling you, brother. Ditch that brother business and join my band of merry men. I'm sure Mom cries herself to sleep every night. Think of her son working in a bordello and it'll do her heart good to know I've got an eye on you, your elder brother, Bartolomeo Martin Tchaikovsky.
Every Witcher's felt it. The urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. No one lives there anymore. Might still find some clues, though.
Ooh. There is a dead body here. Love letter signed by Bella de Guinness. My cherished friend, Gustav, I yearn to thank you for our last rendezvous. At the very thought of another, I burst with rapturous joy. Can you believe the people previously unknown to one another could become so close so quickly? You ask if there is anything I prize most dearly. Well, Gustav, I have always the fondness of flowers. My tragically deceased fiancé would gather them from me in the breeze of room. I'd be lying if I said I had ever seen blooms more fair. Ah, the very thought that you, too, would go to such lengths and pick me a bouquet with your own strong hands. It makes my heart skip a beat. If you're to bring me those blossoms, it will prove you truly love me. Yours forever, Bella de Guinness. Well, and he came here to die. To sound to call. Is this one good? Nope. This one good? Nope. This one good? Nope. Oh yeah, I want to get away. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I just finished the monster den.
Sense perceptible again.
What? What scent? What scent? What scent? He just said scent is perceptible again, right? I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell, I know, right? You don't care. But soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be. Optional, visit the site. Here. But first, I'm gonna go here. Okay.
Not good. Blood. Lots of it. Kikimores?
Follow the Kikimores. I hear voices of idiots.
Not a minute to roost at its nest. Warriors on the prowl after it. It's a feed, all right. On account.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Bohold mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, we'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
I don't know, should I kill the basilisk?
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste, you would murder her? Oh, you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
Sorry, Master de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay arms and legs for their wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? We've crossbows. Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground. Good idea.
Did you say her?
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned witcher here. 100 spans out, and he's spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Here, willing to do the honors?
Sometime later.
There.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
those guys have really bad accuracy. I'm sorry, you are the last one, but you murder innocent people.
A stroke of luck that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mentioned some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks, and farewell.
I feel sorry for the guy, but...
My poor your cust.
Whoopsie.
Your cust. My poor your cust. Cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Well, Garrigo was a beast. Like, okay, one dead, okay, but hundreds of dead people?
Some stench.
Oh no.
Not bad. Not good. Kicking more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash. So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
Ow. Bum bum ka-bum, bum 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 ba-ka-bum, ba-ka-bum. Ba-da-da, da-da-da, do-do. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Horse, why are you red? Can I make you not red? Yes! Now you like me, although I'm gonna abandon you. Okay, so there is a town here. I'm gonna explore it because this probably.
Hey, yeah.
Abandoned site.
Hey, go.
Uh-oh.
Earthwood hacks! Together!
Ow. Ow again. Ouch. You're almost shooting my horse.
Faster! Faster! You gave me the hiccup!
Somebody's a little bit dead there.
This has got to be done.
Cannot let him get away!
Whoopsie.
Come to Pappy!
You'll never learn.
Did somebody just fall into the water? No. What? How did I die? I wasn't checking my life. Because it's my life, it's now or never. I just want to live forever. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It's my life, and I am no richer. I just wanna murder forever.
Don't let him get away! Left! Go left!
Peekaboo!
Oh, now
Peekaboo!
Run, my britches!
Ah! Whoopsie!
look like witch.
Ow.
Tricks.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Twist your...
Faster! Faster!
Whoopsie. Gonna save. I can save. Why? Peekaboo.
Cannot let him get away!
You bastard.
Kill him!
Yes.
Son of a Tartmanch! Circle him! Circle him! Now! Now from the gate! Come to Pappy!
Ooh, so there are more soldiers.
Praised be the prophet Leviota! Let us kill! Let us murder!
Our blood's worth less than wine.
A barman will they sail when
Witcher, a word, my careful. Bloody Hanses. Yes. It's good you drove them off, Witcher. Ad Feyen, just what we needed. A Witcher with stones of granite. That Bloody Hansa has terrorized this land too long. Thank you for your aid, Vatgan.
An Nilfgaardian a long way from home. And he's not a soldier. Don't see that often.
Warfare did not appeal to me. My Vather, however, meaning my father, he fought at Sodden Hill. Survived despite a lung run through with a spear, and a right hand that went missing. Yet the injuries meant he could no longer serve in the Impera Brigade. Here in Toussaint, the climb and wine bolster healing, and a war pension paid in Nilfgaardian florins buys much. An inn, for instance. I thank you, Witcher, for your aid, for recovering my patrimony. Ard Dank.
Show me your wares.
Show me what you're peddling, Nilfgaardian.
You don't sell when cards, so I don't want anything from you. Okay, so we won't have enough time to finish this, but we are advancing in the quests. So we'll do what I said, that once we finish the game, that will be my cue to finish the game, the streams. So we're gonna do that. On Monday I'll continue, same time, same channel, same videos, and let's see how far we. Probably next week we're gonna finish everything. So probably by next Friday that's gonna be the last of the streams. But I'm really enjoying this, and it's been a nice experience. So thank you, Lucy. I hope that I see you on Monday. And as I told you, I'm gonna keep the Discord open, so to see how things go. So thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.